Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play some different chess variants. So let's just see who's on lead chess and up for some different games. So we've got, let's play this one. So this one's called the Horde, and basically white has all these pawns and they're trying to checkmate black, and black has their normal pieces and they're trying to take all of white's pieces. So I played a few of these the other day and I came up with some strategy ideas that I don't know if they're correct, but they're what I'm going to go with. And one is that I'm going to wait for black to take before I take the pawn. So let black take. Don't willingly exchange the pawns, because when black captures, I'm able to replace the pawn. Secondly, I want to resist opening up the A and H files to try and keep those rooks inactive as long as possible. So notice that black took so I can replace the pawn, and then we're going to push the center forward. Right, so he's attacking this pawn and this pawn, so we're going to go ahead and play here to guard both those pawns. The time control here is 5-0, and I like to play these at slower than bullet, but still blitz. So 5-0 is like the slowest that I usually play these. 3-0 is also a good time control, or 3-2 or anything like that. Here, I'm going to go ahead and push the pawn. So when I push the pawn, it's going to allow me to create pawn breaks either. So I've found that if I can close one side of the board and then throw everything at the other side of the board, usually something happens in my favor. Okay, but here we see that we made a mistake because black took and now the queen is already getting in. So I'm actually not going to take. I'm going to push this pawn because I think this pawn's more important. And then we'll take back. If black doesn't take, we'll take back. And if black does take. Okay, so here I'm going to go ahead and take because I actually just win a pawn, I think. I win the pawn back, yeah. And so, again, we'll see if I can create a lattice on one of the colored squares and see how that works. Now, I've only played a few games, so I'm really not sure of my strategy yet. Now here, this is what I mean. I don't want to take because I don't want to open anything up. So instead, I'm going to just try and push these center pawns in to support those pawns I have pushed up so far. Now black has to sacrifice to stop the pawns. It's just they've got to balance how they sacrifice. So I found it's especially useful to create the lattices on the edges. So when I take, it doesn't really matter, I'm leaving a gap here as long as this pawn is supported. As for the time, I found that it's harder to play as black. Not that it's harder to win, but it's harder to come up with a plan. And so in my other games, it seemed that white had the advantage in the sense that if it's a fast time control, it's harder to come up with moves for black. Now, who actually has the advantage in terms of who's more likely to win, I have no idea at this point. In fact, I don't even remember which color I won with. I'm pretty sure that I've only won with white. Yeah, I don't think but I think I got like 3 or 4 white games in a row, so it's not the greatest sample size. I think I've only played one game as black, and that was the first game I ever played, I think. And I got a good position as black, but then I was so low on the clock that I got run over. Because that's what happens, is you've got to be really careful as black. And careful takes time. And I believe that time control was 3-0. Okay, so here we're going to take this way. And then here we're not going to take, because if we take, his bishop gets in. So we're just going to support that center. and see what he does here. As he trades his pawns, we're going to go this way because I can replace that with this pawn. As he trades his pawns, it'll be easier for me to kind of push my pawns up with tempo. So when I can hit pieces, especially the major pieces or the king, I'll be able to move the pawns with tempo, and that's really whenever white's in good shape. Yep, okay. And we're just going to push this pawn up too. So remember that as pawns get closer to queening, they become more valuable. So the pawns that are already on the 6th or closer, those are the ones that black is willing to sacrifice for. Notice that I shouldn't take here because it leaves this pawn hanging from the queen. And these pawns in the back, I don't really care if the knight takes a second pawn at this point, because the only pawns he can take aren't worth the knight, in my opinion. So that's kind of the strategy I'm going for now, is trying to weigh how much the pawns are worth, and don't worry about a piece. Don't worry about having to take a piece back, or having to take back every time he takes a pawn. Alright, now we are going to push here. We might go for some kind of pawn break like this. That might be a good idea. Alright, so his bishop comes in, but it's really not great for the bishop because I can just hit the bishop with tempo. And now what has he accomplished? It looks like this is his first game here. So, alright, notice I don't want to hit it again, because then when the bishop moves, the rook would be hitting at tempo. I guess I could. Oh no, because if I push it, then he'll just take. So we'll leave this how it is, and we'll go ahead and push here. And it looks like his other ratings, his bullet and blitz and standard, they're all okay. So we'll see if we've got an advantage there. Alright, it seems like I'm going to want to take this way, because it seems like the D file might be where I'm going to put the most pressure. Alright, he's playing pretty well though. Better than some of the other people I've faced. Yeah, and here we're gonna take this way, because taking this direction isn't really helpful, since it just kind of leaves the pawn stranded, since I can then never push this pawn. Yes I can. I can take here. No, I'm gonna take this direction and then look to push this pawn, I think. Yep, that makes sense what he's doing there. Now let's go ahead and push this F pawn. So one of the keys is to try not to let white's pieces get in behind. Because if white's pieces get behind your pieces, since pawns can't attack backwards, they're really weak. So in this game, white or black really hasn't tried to get the queen in behind, but in the game that I lost quickly was whenever black got their queen behind my pawns and just ate them all up. Alright, castling. I'm not sure if castling is a good idea or not. This is actually the first time I've played someone that's done it. Oh, I've got to watch my time. I've only got 47 seconds. So let's talk more moving pieces. Okay, this is good for me because I hit it with tempo. Anytime you can hit the king with tempo is good. So we go ahead, we do this setting up another tempo move. We might have to push this F pawn first. But the king is actually really ineffective at holding back the pawns. Yep, okay, we'll go here. Not sure where his queen exactly wants to go. Okay, and we're just going to look to hit this with tempo. Yep, okay, now we can push the king back with tempo again. And this is where we're in really good shape. Hit the king with tempo again. Hit the king with tempo again. And again. And now the king's too far away to really help. So let's go ahead and... let's see. 19 seconds left. Okay, let's go ahead and attack the rook. So he's only got 20 seconds left, so we're just going to have to start pushing pawns here. Oh, okay, he took there. Hit the rook again. Take there, go here. Now we're going to try and hit the queen. And at the very least, it's going to be hard for him to even take all my pawns at this point. Alright, that was bad because I'm just going to push this pawn now. And then we're going to push this with check, and then we're going to push this. Then we're going to push it again, and again. And we're going to go here, and then we're going to queen. Here. 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 Oh, I ran out of time, darn it. Yeah, so I'm not very fast. Alright, let's see if he wants a rematch. I'm not very fast, so when I get in time trouble, I often lose on time. I don't know why, I'm just not that fast with the mouse. Okay, so he goes first. Let's see what he does. We're going to look to open up the H file as soon as we can. So let's see if we can do that right away. Alright, we're going to take here. We're going to see if there's a chance to open up the queen. Yep, okay. So go ahead and go here. And we're going to just take there. Let's see if I can go here. Maybe I'll just sacrifice right away to try and make something happen. So, I don't know. I don't think I've got quite enough yet. Alright, let's see if I can open up it here. Okay, so in that case, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take here. Because now we see the queen gets pretty active. And once this queen gets active, it really helps to hold back his pieces. Yep, so he has to push there. Okay. And in this case, we're going to sacrifice the rook for 2 pawns to keep the queen active. And now we'll see if the queen can kind of pick off some of the pawns. As soon as he lets me in behind, then we can just try and take as many as we can. Okay, so I don't think that was good because I'm just going to take that with the rook again. And now I'm going to go here. Yep, okay. And now let's see if I can do something with the knight. Alright, this is feeling okay. I don't know if it's okay, but it feels okay. Right? So he pushes there. And we're just going to try and destroy one side of the board here. See if that's a good strategy. Alright. Go ahead and take there. And then we're going to leave these pieces where they are. And see what we can do. So we'll back the queen up. Because this pawn can't advance anyway. Because that square is under attack. And then we're going to pull the knight back to here. Yeah. We're going to see if we can put the queen back here and then get the knight into here. That might be a plan. Okay. Alright, we'll bring the knight over here. Oh, that wasn't good. He drops this pawn. Alright, we're going to sacrifice the knight in this fashion. So that the queen can get in further. So the queen's just trying to get in here. And now the queen has the chance to go back here and really start picking up. We're hitting this pawn, and I think we might be in good shape now. Yep, we're going to take here. We're going to go ahead and take here. Yeah, I think we've got it. I don't really know why my screen was doing that, but... Alright, we're going to just take this pawn since it's one of the advanced pawns. And then we'll just take this pawn. We'll take this pawn. We'll take there. We'll take there. And yeah, I think we've got this. think we've got this. We're just going to back this knight up, since he can't guard this pawn anyway. And now with the pawns having so far to go, they're easy targets. Easy targets. Go there. Take here. And we can see that he's just kind of moving them, but now the pawns are just in their own way. Yep, I'll go here. We'll take there. We'll take here. We'll take here. We'll take here. We'll take here. Well, we'll go here. We'll go here. We'll go here. Take here. And take there. Alright. See if he wants a rubber match. Yes, maybe. Did he leave? He left. He didn't want to play again. Alright, well, that was fun. He declined our rematch. Let's see if there's anything else going on. Play, create game, but we don't want to create a game. I just want to see what's out there, what other people are playing. This is the kind you might have seen in my other video, the Racing Kings. I don't really want to play that right now. I don't know what atomic chess is. Let's go ahead and click on this. Because, okay, capturing a piece causes an explosion, taking out your piece and the surrounding non-pawns. Win by mating or exploding your pawn's king. Okay, so I don't really understand that, but we'll find out. So I guess I have to take a piece that's adjacent to adjacent to his king. Okay, so take a piece that's adjacent to his king, I guess? I'm not sure. Alright, let's see. So I'm just going to go here. That seems like it would make sense. Alright, let's put him in check. So I guess he has to block with the pawn. Okay, so maybe I didn't think that all the way through. I guess we have to take it since I can't let him go there. Interesting. I think. I don't know. We'll have to see how this game goes, I guess. So we've lost our queen, which I don't think is good, because the queen seems pretty versatile. I guess I should have gotten the queen here, maybe, as a threat. Alright, so 5-8, okay. So we'll go here, I guess. Yeah, so he sacrificed his queen. Which I don't know if that's good or not. Let's see if I can get my knight moving. Alright, my knight's going to try and take this pawn. Alright, well, my knight's going to just take this. Oh, no, it killed my piece. Oh, so it kills both sides' pieces. Oh, I didn't think about that. Interesting. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to get a rook involved, I guess. Alright, so I've got to make sure that he can't take something next to my king. Which means I guess that I weaken the light squares. Wait, can't I just take this? No, I lose if I take that. Because if I take it... Oh, if I take it, that would nuke me. Interesting. I guess. If the king takes it, probably nukes me. Alright, let's go there. Threatening to take right here. Oh, wait, does this win? Yes! Okay, alright, that was fun. I like that. Okay, let's do that again. Atomic chess. Alright, so my goal is to take a piece that's next to his king. And my king's not really effective at taking. So I would assume getting my queen out and trying to get his king open is a good idea. Seems like white should have a big advantage here. Is he not going to move? This might just abort if he takes too long. Hello? Well, my idea is that I guess I move the bishop here and then I sacrifice if he pushes the pawn. Okay, there he goes. Oh, so he moves the knight first because that's faster. Okay, well, so what if I just threaten it right now? So I guess that's not really faster. So he can take that pawn, but that would let me take on f7. And that would win the game. So he has to do something about that. So I'm guessing that d5 is probably a good response, and then I probably have to push the pawn instead. Yeah, and then I'm going to go like this. Because I can't let him take here. Interesting. Okay. So his knight just simply moves. And I can get rid of his knight by going there. Haha. Darn. Oops. I guess he didn't want a rematch. Yeah, okay. Let's play again. So he just took because his queen could take there, and I didn't think about that. Alright, let's try this again. So I guess the bishop out isn't a good plan. I'm going to have to develop some strategy for this. I still like e4 if he moves. And then I guess we're just going to push that pawn up and see what happens. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. But he's taking a long time to start these games. So we might just call this one the last one. Going once, going twice. Alright, let's just abort that because he wasn't really there. Alright, let's see if there's anything else going on. Any other variants? Crazy House. Ooh, he's pretty good at Crazy House. Should we give that one a try? Oh, I think we missed it. Anti-chess. We can try that. Let's go ahead and play a game of anti-chess. I played a few of these the other day. I wasn't exactly skilled at these ones, to say the least. Wasn't exactly skilled. I won a couple out of luck. It's really I have no idea what to do in the opening. Like later in the game I can come up with resources, but okay, let's have him take my queen. Yeah, we're gonna go here. And now he has to take my queen. And then we're gonna go here, and he has to take my king. Then we're gonna go here. He has to take this pawn. Then we're gonna go rook here. He's gonna have to take my knight. Oh, he could take that pawn. I didn't think about that. Darn it. Okay, I have to go here. Yep, now we're in trouble. Once a rook gets active, it's pretty tough. Okay, I can take this pawn, which is good. Now I've got choices of what to take, and that's always a good thing. In fact, I don't think he can stop me from taking something where his king takes back. So that'll get rid of my rook. Yep, so I'm going to take this pawn. We're going to go throw this up. Yep, go here. Go here. Go here. We're just trying to get it so that my pieces aren't guarding my other pieces. That's really the key. We're going to go here. Yeah, and I think we just win. Oh no, I forgot that he could take the knight. I thought he took the pawn and then he'd take my rook and then the knight and then... Okay, so don't quite have it yet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now he's going to try and get it so that my pawn queens. Although, he doesn't really have a good move here, actually, because he just has to recapture. Yeah, so he just has to recapture. And I'm going to just go here. Now he's going to have to do something. Also, if you stalemate, you win in this version. So that is also good to know. Alright, I don't really know what his plan is here. If I go here, he's going to have a tough time, I think. I go here. Oh, okay. Ooh, that was good by him. I'm gonna actually queen, because that makes it really easy for me to get rid of this guy. Oh, he resigned. Alright, we'll see if he wants a rematch. Yep, and then this is gonna be our last game of the night. So we got to play a couple different variants. So, let's see. What do we want to do here? I don't know. This is how he started. I don't know why people start like that, but... Okay, so this. Okay, and then... let's do this. Take with the king. Yeah, and he just has to take back. So that's fine for us. We're going to go here. So that no matter where he puts that pawn, my queen can just take. And he'll have to retake. Okay, he gets rid of his king. Seems like a smart move. Go ahead and push this. Try and get rid of my bishop here. Yep, okay. Good. Maybe. Try and keep our knights close until we can get rid of them. We'll go... we don't want to do that. Guess we're gonna go here. Yeah, this will be fine. If he moves the knight, we'll take this pawn. If he doesn't move the knight, when we take that, it'll keep our rook in place. So that seems okay. He's got both his rooks, we've got both our rooks, 2 minors. I still have my king. So that's good and bad. Yep, okay. So, oh yeah, I have to take here. I have to take here. He has to take. I take here. Now he has to take the pawn. And then I guess this is probably best. Alright, now he's going to have to move something. We want to get our knight inactive so that he can't force me to move it forward too easily. Then we want to get our king away from the rook. See if we can walk our king to a place where I can put it in a place to be attacked. Yeah, what if I just go king here? Now he's going to have to take it. Okay, this is looking pretty good again. Now if he ever moves his rook, we should be able to do something. Okay, this is really good. Okay, we move our king back and he has to take. Then we move our knight and he has to take my rook. Alright, he has to take my pawn. And he has to take my pawn. Now he has to take my knight. And now he's going to push his pawn. Alright, but we should be fine here. Oh, that was bad. Now he has to take my pawn, and that's it. Alright. Good games. Just make sure there's not another variant that we're missing that people want to play right now. Oh, 3-check. Oh, 1-0. I don't like playing 1-0. It's too fast for me. I really like 3-check, though. Alright, we'll have to do that another time. So, I hope that you had fun watching these chess variants. And I'll see you next time. Alright, good night.